Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I am Shantae G, and I'm back again with another video. Back again with another video, y'all. Today's video is going to be about my first time flying. Yes, y'all, my first time flying. At the age of 22, because I was 22 when I got on the plane, I took my first flight. I took my first flight at 22 years old. But yeah, at the age of 22 is my first time flying. Like, parents, travel with your kids. Let your kids experience life, okay? Like, and don't get me wrong. Like, my parents, we went places. We went on cruises. We went on road trips. But we ain't never been on no plane. The first time my mama been on a plane was when my grandma died. And she had to hop on a plane and go out of town real quick. That was the first time my mama got on a plane. And I ain't gonna put my mama age out there, but sis was old when she first flew on the plane. Like, old. I'm 23 right now. So you do the calculations and figure out how old my mama was when she got on the plane. Like, sis. And then let me not even get on my daddy. My daddy, he's a road trip type of person, and yeah. So yeah, y'all, my first time flying at 22 years old for my 23rd birthday celebration to Vegas, my first time. So let's get into it. So I booked my trip through Expedia, and my flight to Vegas was with American. My flight back to Orlando was Spirit. American, let's get into it. So American, I checked in 24 hours before my flight. I got my boarding pass emailed to me. I paid for my check bag already. So my check bag was done. I had my boarding pass. Boom, boom, bam, bam. I saved my boarding pass to my wallet on my phone. If you got an iPhone, you know what I'm talking about. I saved it to my wallet, and that was that on that. I got to the airport. As soon as I walked through the American Airlines terminal, I immediately saw the little what are they called? Like self-kiosk. I went straight to it, scanned my boarding pass. It printed out my bag ticket. I put my ticket on my bag, my tag on my bag. I took my bag to the front desk. I put it on the scale. Showed the lady my ID, my boarding pass. She took my bag, and that was that on that. I headed to TSA. Got to TSA, took my shoes off, took my jacket off, took my laptop out of my bag, out of my purse or personal item, whatever you want to call it. Took that out, put it all in the bin. Boom, boom, boom. Went through the little thing. They told me hold my hair up because if you ain't see my hair yet, my hair is 36 inches long. So they was like, hold it up when you put because you got to put your hands up. When you put your hands up, they wanted me to hold my hair in my hands. Boom, boom, did that. Grabbed my stuff. That was a breeze. Went straight to the terminal where we were boarding. Did I get on right away? I think I did. Went to the terminal. No, I had to wait like 5 minutes. Waited 5 minutes. They started calling the zones. Called my zone. Scanned my boarding pass. Got on the plane. That was that on that. The flight was nice, smooth, no issues. Now, that flight was from Orlando to Miami. Boom. Got to Miami, and I was a little confused because, like I said, this is my first time flying. I know nothing about flying or like connected flights or whatever. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna assume that my bag is going to go to Vegas because my bag tag say from Orlando to Vegas. So I'm gonna assume that on this connected flight, my bag is gonna be on this flight with me. Like, so I was also confused because the boarding pass that I have, I only had one boarding pass, and that was for my flight from Orlando to Miami. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna need a boarding pass for Miami to Las Vegas. So I asked one of the ladies. She was like, yeah, when it's your turn, because I had a 2.5 hour layover. She was like, yeah, when it's your turn, just ask the agent and she'll print it out for you. I'm like, cool, whatever. So then I went, walked around the airport, went to the bathroom, and then I was hungry, but I didn't want to go too far away from the gate because, you know. So I ended up going to Einstein Bagels, I think, or Einstein Brothers. What is it called? Y'all know what it's called. I ended up going there. First of all, I spent $10. And all I had was an avocado toast and a cup of coffee that was not even correct, okay? I wanted an iced caramel macchiato. And they was like, after I had ordered and paid, they said they didn't have any more caramel. Run me my money, please. Run me my money because... So I ended up getting a hot vanilla coffee or whatever. It was good, but it's not what I wanted, right? So anyways, I ate my food, and then the lady came on the speaker and was like, the flight such and such is fully booked. If you don't have a seat, then you out of luck. So I was like, oh, hell no. Like, let me go get my boarding pass because what? So I went up there, gave her my name, which is funny because when she saw my last name, she was like, they give you hell, don't they? And I was like, yep. Yep. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Yeah, if you know, you know. So yeah, got my boarding pass, sat down and chilled for a little bit, and then we boarded the plane. Got on the plane, and the flight was so long. And I'm like, yo, this flight is 3 hours late. What is going on? Like, we 3 hours late. Lo and behold, what's not clicking, Shantae? What's not clicking? You on a whole different coast. Is it coast? You on a whole different coast. Las Vegas is 3 hours behind than Florida. So it wasn't clicking, but our flight was still late, to be honest. It was still late. It was still late. So yeah, got to the airport. They told us what terminal to go pick up our bags. Picked up my bags, and that was that. Smooth, easy, no issues. No issues at all. Now, this little sucker called Spirit. Count your days. Count your days, Spirit. Now, people always talking about Spirit is horrible, Spirit is trash, Spirit is ghetto. And I was like, okay, Spirit is horrible, Spirit is trash, because everybody said it. But, like I said, I booked my trip through Expedia. So, the American trip was not that expensive to do it. But on coming back to Orlando, it was kind of pricey. So I was like, I'm gonna go with the cheaper option, which was Spirit. Spirit ain't cheap for no reason. Spirit ain't cheap for no reason. Spirit is not cheap for no reason. You heard me? You heard me. So, get to the airport. Well, first of all, let me slow down. So, I check in on my phone 24 hours before. Why is the carry-on more than the check bag? I had a check bag, so I was like, okay, cool. But I just noticed that the carry-on was more than check bag. Yeah. So I paid for my check bag. They sent me my boarding pass. Boom, boom, bam, bam, cool, cool. Got to the airport. They have the little bag kiosk and the boarding pass kiosk as well. So I went to the little kiosk, and I was a little confused with the kiosk. But anyways, I got my tag for my bag, put the tag on my bag, then I had to wait in line to turn in my bag. So for some reason, I'm not sure if every airport does this, but with the Spirit, I had to wait in line, go to another kiosk where I put my bag and it like weighs it or whatever. And then I have to scan my ID. And then I think it took a picture of me. Like, the lady was like, put your mask down and look into the camera. I'm like, why is it taking a picture of me? Like, I'm confused. Is it gonna like scan my bag? And if somebody take the wrong bag, they gonna know because my picture gonna pop up on the screen. Like, what is the purpose of that? Let me know. Like, what is that for? Like, what is that for? But anyways, took my picture. It took my bag, went up the little slide thingy, and boom, boom. So yeah, that was that. After I got my bag checked, went to the TSA line. And first of all, I don't know if it's just an issue with the airport in Las Vegas, but TSA pre-check was not open, and the man said it was because of staff shorting. I don't have TSA pre-check, but I just noticed that because the man had X behind me and was like, but yeah, that was the explanation for that. So the line for TSA was, I'm not gonna say it was long, but it was definitely not like when I went to, it was not like the airport in Orlando with the American flight. With the American flight, the line was super long, but it was moving fast because they had almost all the TSA little, what do you want to call them? The TSA checkpoint. They had an employee at each one of the windows, if that makes sense. But in Las Vegas, they didn't. So it was a little cramped. It was moving a little slow. Once again, they took my ID. The lady verified that it was me or whatever. Went through the TSA line. Yeah, the TSA line was smooth for me. My friend, I don't know what the deal was with her stuff, but that was that. They ain't had nothing to do with me, so we ain't gonna speak on that. But yeah, it was pretty smooth. Got to the gate, and as soon as we got to the gate, they were like, okay, you can board. So I boarded. I ended up getting, so when I flew American, I got a window seat because that's the seat I chose. With Spirit, it doesn't let you choose your seats unless you pay for it. Not happening. But I was lucky enough to get an aisle seat, which was cool. So yeah, we sitting on a little runway in a plane or whatever, ready for takeoff. And they like, yo, we having mechanical issues. What you mean you having mechanical issues? Like, what are you talking about? What are you saying to me right now? Like, what are you saying? What are you saying to me? Mechanical issues. So I'm like, so then the pilot, the captain, whatever you want to call him, he came over the loudspeaker and was like, something was up with the AC. And I'm like, but I feel the AC. The AC working. But apparently, I guess it wasn't working properly. So that delayed us. Our flight was supposed to leave at 10:45. We didn't end up leaving till like 11:30. So that was what? A 45-minute delay? Yeah. So finally, we up in the air. We chilling. We cooling. We riding. Boom, boom, bam, bam. 4 hours later, we in Orlando. So we got to Orlando around like 7 something. Did we get around that 7 or 6? I think it was like 6, but close to 7. Yeah, something like that. So we got there. I had to go to baggage claim to get my bag. Why did it take me an hour? An hour to get my bag. Count your days, Spirit. Count your days. Why did it take an hour? And I kid you not, it was no bags. Nobody got their bags. Nobody. It was only 3 bags that came out of the little thingy. And those bags stayed there for forever. Nobody claimed those bags. So at this point, did those bags even come from our flight? Like, so everybody just waiting around. You could literally, I should have took a picture of it. I should have took a picture of it. Everybody just standing around the conveyor belt waiting on their bag. But no bags was coming out. And I'm like, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Where's the bags? Where's the bags? Where's the bags? My patience, baby. Listen here. Listen, my patience is getting better and better, y'all. It's getting real better because I was so irritated, but I was kind of like, you know what? Nothing you could do about it. But the inside of me was like, at this point, Shantae, I'm going to climb up in there myself and grab them bags out. Because what is going on? But no, y'all. It took an hour for everybody to get their bags. And it only took, well, it probably would have took longer. But this man, and y'all can figure out what his ethnicity is, and it ain't mine. That's just all I'm gonna say about it. It ain't mine. But he went up to the little window and he was like, yo, where's our bags? Where's our bags? So the lady was like, okay, we're gonna move your bags to a different gate or terminal, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, they moved our bags and then the bags started coming out quick. I was like, okay, so was the other one broke and y'all was just letting us stand around? Like, what was going on? What's the deal? Because I need to know. Because y'all just wasted an hour of my time. So finally got my bag. And when I get my bag, first of all, I'm looking at this bag like, is this my bag? I don't remember my bag being scratched and dirty. Is this my bag? So the bag went past me and I'm looking at it like, that might be my bag. Let me go see. So I'm going chasing the bag like, okay, let me see. I snatch it off, looked at the name tag, and it's my bag. So y'all was throwing my bag around? So y'all was throwing my bag around? Cause why I got marks all over my bag? Why? Why? Y'all, my suitcase. I bought this suitcase when I was going to Atlanta. That was the only time I've used this suitcase. When I went to Atlanta. So my suitcase was brand spanking new. And Spirit go scratch my bag up. What's up with that? What's up with that? But shout out to my cousin because she told me that I think the magic eraser, I heard good things about the magic eraser actually. I watched this lady on YouTube called, I think her name is Gia from Marriage and Motherhood. And she used the magic eraser on a couple of things in her house. I know the last video I seen of her, she was doing a deep clean and she was using the magic eraser for her kids' little, I don't know if it was a kitchen or a place that, it was something for the kids, a kid toy or whatever. And it actually worked really well. So my cousin did recommend that I use a magic eraser because my suitcase is hard shell. So I'm gonna try that out and see if it works. But yeah, that is what my experience was. First time flying at the age of 22. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. It had this little hiccups, but it wasn't that bad. And first of all, American, they was smooth with they landing. Spirit, Spirit was definitely different than American. Spirit was like a boom and then a whole lot of noise after. Yeah. But yeah, y'all, that is it for the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And y'all stay tuned because we catching flights, not feelings. Deuces. I also forgot to mention, on my American flight, they were really strict about your mask. Like, they made an announcement twice about people needing to keep their mask on or whatever. And if you didn't keep your mask on, you was going to get a paper where, I don't know what they was going to do, but some type of paper they were going to give you. So yeah, American was like really strict about the mask, which thanks for that, because people just be wild and like, put your mask on. It's literally not going to kill you. Wear your mask. Now, Spirit, people had their mask down. They was doing whatever they want to do. People was walking up and down, like just chilling. Like, we literally not in a plane, in the air. Like, they was just walking around doing whatever they want to do. On American, everybody was sitting down, chill, relax. It was cool. Now, Spirit, baby, them folks was walking the whole time, back and forth, and I had an aisle seat, so imagine how annoying that is. And then this little girl, she kept coming to her mom, and I'm just like, why didn't y'all just sit by each other? Why y'all didn't ask somebody, can y'all sit with each other? Like, this is annoying that she keep walking up here trying to talk to you. Like, I'm confused. Like, and she not no little girl. That girl was like maybe 11, 12. She was big. So, I'm confused. But yeah, that's my little spill, my little observation between American and Spirit. So yeah, y'all. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you on the next video. Bye.